There is a sound that every Canadian, new or old, has learned to fear in the last 3 years. It's not a police siren. It's not a fire alarm. It is the sound of the grocery store checkout tallying up your bill. You look at your cart. It looks sad. Half empty. Some milk, eggs, 2 trays of chicken, vegetables, rice, and maybe a pack of coffee. Nothing fancy. Then you look at the checkout screen. $247. You feel that punch in the gut. The cold sweat. You swipe your card, walk out of the store, and think, where did my money go? Did I eat all that? The short answer is, no. You didn't eat it. You were taxed. But not by the government. You were taxed by an invisible oligopoly that decides who eats well and who eats poorly in this country. You walk into No Frills because you think it's cheap. Next week, you go to Shoppers Drug Mart for convenience. On the weekend, you go to T&T for Asian food. You think you have a choice. You think the free market is working. You are wrong. In Canada, all those brands belong to the same owner. The money goes into the same pocket. Welcome to the shadowy world of the grocery cartel. Today, we are going to expose how 3 families control the food of 40 million people. We are going to talk about the bread scandal. We are going to talk about shrinkflation. But most importantly, I am going to hand you the 7 guerrilla tools to hack this system. This is not a savings tips video. This is a manual for financial self-defense. If you apply what I teach, your grocery bill will drop by 30% by next week. Welcome to the Cost of Living playlist. Episode 9. The Illusion of Choice. Who are they? To win a war, the first rule is, know your enemy. Walk down a supermarket aisle and you will see hundreds of colorful logos, happy mascots, and promises of freshness. It is an optical illusion. If you follow the money, it leads to just 3 corporate towers. In Canada, we live under a protected oligopoly. The green giant, Loblaws, controlled by the Weston family. They own Loblaws, No Frills, Real Canadian Superstore, Shoppers Drug Mart, T&T, Zehrs, Value Mart, your independent grocer. The list never ends. The Empire company owners of Sobeys, Freshco, Farm Boy, Foodland, IGA, and Safeway. The Metro Group, owners of Metro, Food Basics, and Jean Coutu. They control the farm, the truck, the distribution center, and the shelf. This is called vertical integration. They have the power to decide that butter will cost $9 tomorrow. And because they control 80% of the market, you have nowhere to run. Oh, but that's a conspiracy theory. Is it? Let me remind you of the bread price-fixing scandal. For 14 years, from 2001 to 2015, these companies secretly colluded to raise the price of packaged bread to steal pennies from every Canadian family, every single day. When they were caught, what did Loblaws do? They offered a $25 gift card as an apology. They stole billions and gave you back $25. If they did that with bread, what do you think they are doing with milk, meat, and vegetables today? Food inflation in Canada isn't just economics. It is corporate profit disguised as a crisis. The psychological lab, how the store manipulates you. Before we talk about how to save, we need to armor your mind. A Canadian supermarket isn't a food warehouse. It is a casino designed by neuroscientists to make you spend money you don't have. The sensory trap. Why are the bakery and flowers always at the entrance, on the right? The smell of fresh bread and the colors activate your salivary glands. A hungry, stimulated consumer statistically buys 20% more items on impulse. The hostages at the back. Where are the milk, eggs, and ground beef? At the back of the store, as far from the entrance as possible. They kidnap the essentials to force you through the maze of temptation, chips, pop, cookies, to rescue them. The eye-level shelf, brands that pay the most, slotting fees, stay at your eye level. Generic brands, which are the exact same product for half the price, stay on the floor or the top shelf, where you are too lazy to look. The defense tactic, shop only the perimeter. The real, healthy stuff, fruits, veggies, meat, dairy, lives on the outer walls of the store. The middle of the store, the aisles, is the kill zone. It is where processed food, sugar, sodium, and the highest profit margins live. If your cart has 80% perimeter items and 20% aisle items, you beat their algorithm. Shrinkflation, the invisible inflation. Have you ever picked up a bag of chips and felt like it was more air than chips? Or grabbed your favorite granola bar and it looked smaller, but the box was the same size? This has a name: shrinkflation. It is the dirtiest tactic in modern retail. Instead of raising the price from $5 to $6, which would make you angry, they keep the price at $5, but lower the weight from 500g to 420g. You think you are paying the same, but mathematically, you just suffered a 16% price increase. How do you fight this? Stop looking at the big price on the tag, the price point. You need to look at the tiny, almost invisible number in the corner of the tag, the unit price, usually written as per 100g or per sheet. It is the only truth inside the store. Often, the giant family size package is more expensive per gram than two small packages, because they know you automatically assume bigger is cheaper. Bring a calculator or use your phone. 5 seconds of math saves hundreds of dollars a year. The nuclear weapon, price matching tutorial. Now let's go on the attack. If you live in Canada and you don't price match, you are paying what I call a shyness tax. Stores like No Frills, Freshco, Real Canadian Superstore, and Giant Tiger have an official policy: if a competitor sells it cheaper, we match the price. You don't need those paper flyers at your door. Download the Flip app. Right now. Pause the video and download it. Flip scans all flyers in your region. Here is the step-by-step to lose the fear. You want to buy chicken breast. At No Frills, it is $7 per pound. Open Flip and type chicken breast. You see that Food Basics, competitor, is selling it at $4.88 per pound. Grab the chicken at No Frills. Go to the checkout. When the cashier scans the chicken, show your phone and say with confidence, "Price match with Food Basics, please." She presses a button. The price drops. The end. I see many immigrants feeling ashamed. Oh, the line will take too long. I'll look poor. Listen closely. Rich people price match. Poor people pay full price out of shame. You can save $15 on a single meat purchase in 30 seconds. That is equivalent to earning $1,800 an hour. Does your job pay you $1,800 an hour? No. Then swallow the shame and use the app. The ethnic aisle secret. Supermarkets charge an extra fee for what I call cultural comfort. Go to the official spice and grain aisle, where the Weston food is. A cute glass jar of cumin, pepper, or curry from McCormick costs $6 or $7. Now, walk 3 aisles over. Go to the international food section, Indian, Arabic, Caribbean. The exact same spice, the same plant, ground the same way, in a simple plastic bag from brands like Siraj or Cedar, costs $1.99 and you get triple the amount. This applies to rice, basmati, beans, lentils, coconut milk, oils, and even flour. The food is the same. The only difference is that the international aisle brand doesn't spend millions on TV marketing and fancy glass packaging. Buy the cheap $2 bag, come home, and put it in a glass jar. Your kitchen looks fancy, your food tastes great, and your wallet stays full. The expiry myth and the secret app. How much money do you throw in the trash because the date on the package passed? In Canada, you need to understand the legal difference between expiration date and best before date. Expiration date, used for baby formula and nutritional supplements. If it passes, don't eat it. It's dangerous. Best before, used for almost everything else: yogurt, chips, sauces. This does not mean the food is spoiled. It just means the manufacturer no longer guarantees the flavor is perfect. A yogurt 2 days past the date isn't poison. It's usually perfect. Knowing this, you can use the Flash Food app. This app shows which supermarkets near you, Loblaws, Zehrs, No Frills, have food nearing the date with 50% to 70% off. You buy through the app, get to the store, go to a special purple fridge at the entrance, grab your bag, and leave. Boxes of meat, fruit, artisan bread, 4 pennies. Because the store prefers to sell cheap than throw it away. Help the store, help the planet, help your pocket. SCOP and rain checks, the hidden laws. To close, 2 legal tactical weapons. First, SCOP, scanning code of practice. If an item scans at the checkout for a higher price than the shelf tag, the voluntary retail law says, item costs less than $10, it is yours for free. Item costs more than $10, you get $10 off. Don't just ask to fix the price. Politely say, I believe the scanning code of practice applies here. They know that you know. Second, the rain check. You saw butter on sale for $4.99. You got to the store and it's sold out. Don't buy the expensive one. Go to the customer service counter and ask for a rain check. It is a signed slip that guarantees that promo price for the next 30 or 60 days. Build a stock of rain checks in your wallet. It's like having stock options hedged against inflation. When stock returns and the price goes up, you cash in your slip and pay cheap. The shopping cart war. Canada is an amazing country, but it is an expensive country. The grocery cartel relies on your passivity. They rely on your laziness to check the app, your shame to ask for a discount, and your ignorance about expiration dates. Every dollar you save at the grocery store is a net, tax-free, dollar in your pocket. Think about it. To have an extra $100 of purchasing power at the market, you would need to earn $150 at your job before taxes are deducted. Saving is mathematically more efficient than earning more. Your mission this week: download Flip and Flash Food. Ignore the middle of the store. Explore the international aisle. And for the first time, fight for your money at the checkout. Subscribe to the channel to learn how to survive the system. Stay liquid. Stay fed. I'll see you in the next one.